In the fading light, the school hallway is silent. Rows of lockers line the walls. Inside the empty classroom, I sit alone, gazing out the window as dusk settles. The hallway echoes with the profound silence of the late afternoon. Loneliness wraps around me as the last light fades from the sky. In the dim classroom, I sit alone, feigning focus to escape the inevitable return home. Shadows lengthen, deepening the solitude as dusk settles over the empty school. The ventilation system hums, a lonely drone that amplifies the silence and my isolation. In the stillness of the night, I sit alone, the faint scratching of my pencil the only sound in the empty classroom. Back then, I stayed late after school. Not because I wanted to, but because home was the one place I didn't feel safe. My mom worked nights at the hospital. My dad, well, he mostly came home drunk or angry, so I stayed. Seated amidst towering stacks of books, I am shrouded in the library's quiet embrace. Mr. Luis enters, the soft squeak of his cleaning cart slicing through the silence. He nods silently, a fleeting acknowledgement in the library's hushed symphony. He sweeps, each stroke a rhythmic dance in the quiet solitude. I watch, finding solace in the mundane task. I cautiously re-enter classroom 205, the dim evening light casting long shadows. The rhythmic sound of a broom echoes as Mr. Luis sweeps near the whiteboard. I speak softly. Sorry, I left my notebook. Mr. Luis pauses. Room 205, right? I left it on the desk for you. Figured you'd be back. Mr. Luis stands at the whiteboard, pen in hand. The camera focuses on the quote he writes. Some people clean up messes they didn't make. Silence fills the unknown space, the weight of it broken only by a distant, mechanical hum. A voice echoes, a memory surfacing. That was the first time I realized he noticed me. Not like a teacher or a parent trying to fix me, but like someone who actually saw I existed. You're still standing. That's enough. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating desks meticulously arranged in perfect order. Dust motes dance in the air. A whiteboard displays a freshly written quote. Sunlight pierces the classroom, illuminating dust motes that dance freely in the air. Empty desks stand in silent rows, awaiting their occupants. A new quote appears on the chalkboard. You matter, even if no one says it. Days blur into a montage of classrooms, each carrying whispers of untold stories. Mr. Luis fills the blackboard with words, each stroke resonating with purpose. Each day, the messages on the board ignite a flicker of hope. The phone screen illuminates in the darkness, revealing unsent messages of encouragement. Older me's voice echoes through the room. Those messages became part of my life. I never replied, never asked why he did it, but I started waiting for them. Funny thing is, my grades started improving. Not because I was smarter, but because someone believed I was worth something. Rain batters the windows as I remain, the last presence in the echoing classroom. I pause, a breath held, as I steel myself. My voice trembles as I ask, why do you write those messages? Mr. Luis wipes his hands on a rag, a gesture of quiet resignation. He sighs deeply, his voice heavy with unspoken burdens. Because no one did it for me when I was your age. I stare at Mr. Luis, disbelief and hope warring within me. You were like me, I ask, a glimmer of hope in my eyes. Mr. Luis nods, a knowing look in his eyes. Worse, but I had a teacher who left quotes on the chalkboard. Never knew his name, but I still remember one. Even broken wings can fly again. Silence fills the dark space, an ominous stillness that hints at untold stories. In the echoing void, a voice from the past whispers. That stuck with me. I never knew pain could echo across generations and be softened by a stranger's kindness. The words hang in the air, a fragile reminder of hope amidst despair. Graduation day is alive with excitement. Graduates pose for photos, their smiles bright. I scan the crowd, searching for Mr. Luis, but he is nowhere to be seen. Despite the celebratory atmosphere, disappointment washes over me. Sunlight streams through the high windows of the silent auditorium, illuminating rows of empty seats. A solitary figure stands amidst the emptiness, a note clutched in hand, searching the crowd. I looked for him at graduation. I had saved a seat, echoes through the empty hall, wrote a note, even folded my speech to show him, but he wasn't there. Beneath the harsh fluorescent light, I sit across from the principal, the polished desk a silent barrier. The air hangs heavy, filled with unspoken words and the stark absence of Mr. Luis. The principal breaks the silence. Mr. Luis retired the week before. No farewell, no ceremony, just gone. An endless expanse unfolds, a chamber of silent echoes where unspoken words weigh heavily. A voice from the depths of memory stirs. That hit harder than I expected. The voice continues, tinged with regret. I realized I never even said thank you. I stand on the graduation stage, ready to deliver the valedictorian speech. The crowd blurs into a sea of expectant faces. Under a solitary spotlight, I stand on the expansive stage, my figure stark against the theater's darkness. My voice echoes through the empty theater, amplified by the microphone, seeking out the unseen. Some people in life don't ask for attention, I say, my voice resonating with gratitude. To Mr. Luis, wherever you are, thank you for seeing me when no one else did. Years later, I stand before a classroom, now a teacher, gazing at my students with warmth. The marker glides across the whiteboard, leaving a trail of hope. Even broken wings can fly again. In the stillness, words linger, offering solace against the silence. Some messes don't need fixing, just someone to say, "You're not alone."